2.5 years ago, rental scooters were banned in Dallas because of too much clutter and too many unsafe riders.
Now those dockless scooters are back with new rules and technology that is supposed to address those concerns. We remain hopeful, I guess. Fox 4's Alex Boyer has more live from Dallas. Alex.
That's a good way to put it, Steve. You know, as of this week, there are now 1,500 of those e-scooters back on city streets. 3 companies were selected for this market, including one that is new to Dallas. Now, city leaders say they believe that the scooters will do better this time around, thanks in part to new technology, as well as stiffer fines for repeat offenders. Like them or not, e-scooters are back in Dallas.
It's got a really long, nice pad for your feet here. So you feel
Super Pedestrian, new to the area, is one of 3 vendors selected to operate in the city. Lime and Bird are making a return, but each company is only allowed to deploy 500 vehicles apiece.
The changes were intended to address the core issues that were key factors in the suspension of the program.
The so-called shareable dockless vehicle program was put on pause in September 2020 after piles of scooters were found scattered across city streets. Riders were also seen using them on prohibited areas such as highways and sidewalks. That should be harder to do this time around thanks to new technology.
The minute that you enter a park or a sidewalk, the scooter will slow to a stop.
Jacob Mandel is Super Pedestrian's policy manager. All 3 brands of scooters are equipped with geofencing, which is supposed to keep the scooters off prohibited areas. Mandel says Super Pedestrian is still fine-tuning the parameters. We saw several people driving scooters on the sidewalk Thursday.
I hear those concerns, and we're working on trying to solve them.
He also told council members Gay Willis and Paul Ridley, who were at a safety demonstration Thursday, about technology that will track parking of the scooters.
You'll finish your ride, you'll get off, and you'll click End Ride on your app, and the next screen that will pop up is a photo, and you're not able to get out of that without taking a photo.
Mandel says parking corrals like 2 set up in Deep Ellum should help with some of the clutter. The city is working to install several more in the coming months. Downtown Dallas Inc.'s CEO is optimistic about the relaunch.
Feedback about people that are in town visiting and they want to get from the hotel to the farmer's market or up to Clyde Warren Park.
Eventually, it could go beyond that. During council discussions, some members said they wanted more equal distribution of scooters around the city. Council members hope the scooters will help close the mobility gap.
My hope is that the scooters will be an answer to our last mile transportation problem. It's particularly important, I think, in downtown, in uptown, the denser parts of the city, where we need that kind of last mile connection.
And riders who violate the rules will face fines. For instance, somebody will be charged $20 to their credit card for parking a scooter illegally. Also, repeat offenders will have their account ultimately suspended.